Hello, everybody. My name is Puppetine, and yes, I am here in the Bat Cave again. There we go. See the outfit right there. We are back. We have watched the latest episode of Batwoman, and well, it is a doozy. Wouldn't you agree, Bat Arnold?
Yeah, it's like watching myself. If I was drunk, into stupid. And nobody wants to watch that.
I think it's more entertaining to watch you drunk and stupid, honestly. This episode is atrocious. Last week, I remember telling you after the stream was over, we really need to look for the positives. We need to see the stuff that we like.
Yeah, the positive is if you watch the series backwards, it gets better.
Can you explain how?
Well, every series has good to bad when it comes to CW. So basically, like this is basically like every episode just gets worse and worse. This time it's like, oh, you thought the last episode was bad about me complaining about the big victim white woman and supposed to be like, evil bitch? No. This one is like, I'm the woman in the suit. I'm the one that's in trouble, and if you have to I make decisions. You listen to me. Oh yeah, in Crows, they're all bad. I don't care. Even though Maggie is good, yeah, you're still bad though because two guys harassed me because I was, thought that I had drugs. I was trying to sell. Well, it's just stupid. All this is that they want you to say that police are bad. Anybody's white that's bad. They might as well just be sipping out of Coca-Cola.
Well, that is why I'm a Pepsi drinker, sir. So basically, let's give a quick rundown. Show starts with Jacob Kane, and he's looking for the painting of Jack Napier's, and somebody attacks his informant, and Batwoman comes in and saves him, and basically she's trying to really make him dislike her. Whereas Kate Kane is Batwoman, she had a hard time working for the Crows because the Crows didn't care for her. This Batwoman actively tries to make the Crows dislike her. She it's like her goal.
Yeah, even Kate Kane wasn't as much of a bitch. Kate Kane was much more likable character. This is all this whining. Nobody cares. Yes, we know you're black, but does that make you better than anybody else? No, it makes you a person. Whether your color you're a person. So you may look like you're a helpless victim. It's only because you act like one. And after a while, nobody cares. You know why? Because all you do it's all about me. But you're not Batwoman. Twice in the show, all they do is tell her. It's like, well, if you don't want to listen to the rules, I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't ask you to put down the suit. You kind of stole it. So you might as well just go walk away. We can call it Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl is, well, it's just like this.
Supergirl is much, but I can stand Supergirl much. The show is much better than this. Sorry. The most offensive part is the fact that the Batmobile is not even a Batmobile. It's a Lamborghini. It's like a freaking Corvette. No one cares.
Eric Breen is asking me to be less white. According to my tag, I am Chinese, sir. I was hand-sewn in China.
Guess who I am? I'm the next Batman. Future state. Just kidding. I'm white Batman. The better one.
Oh no. That's not what any of this is about. Let's get back to this.
Yeah. We're sponsored by Coca-Cola now.
No, we're not. We're sponsored by Pepsi. Yeah. Coca-Cola won't associate with a puppet. You should know that.
Yeah, that's what they talk to me. Don't talk to puppets.
Oh. See, this is why I let you handle all the business arrangements.
Yeah, you don't know how to feel your way through all these engagements.
LK is asking if I'm a CCP spy then. No. I escaped China, and I am glad to be here. Basically, there's something going on with a character named Wolf Spider, and I cannot tell you how ridiculous he looks.
Actually, the character is very active as far as the costume goes, but the person, yeah, is not it at all.
When he was swinging, he was going down like on a grappling hook, it looked like, and hanging off the building and jumping off, backflipping. It was ridiculous. It was obviously 3D animation, and it was atrocious.
Actually, he's the best part of the show.
You think he's the best part of the show?
As far as when he's in the costume, outside he's not the character whatsoever.
You can't tell, but I'm blinking at you right now.
Yeah, because you don't read comics.
Well, no, that's not true. I do read comics.
Then you know that Blake is actually not gay like he is in the CW. CW made them gay.
Yes, of course. That's what they do. That's what they do, especially on this show.
And that's why I'm saying this show is so atrocious that they ruined probably the best villain that Kate has, other than Alice. And this totally changes personality, changes sexuality. He got the Bendis.
And changes backstory. I mean, this is a whole spoiler review.
Not really. Well, a little bit, yes, changing the backstory. He was a friend. He was a billionaire friend of Kate Kane.
Yes. And whenever he was young and he thought he was straight, he apparently had a crush on her or something like that. I mean, she did have a rather short haircut, a kind of boyish haircut. I guess. I don't know. Basically,
wait, are you trying to say that Ruby Rose isn't hot?
I'm just saying her haircut is rather.
Now. Sorry.
I'm canceled because I
think
that haircut is rather boyish.
No.
Listen, I used to have hair. I knew a lot about hair.
Why is it got to be boyish?
It just looks boyish.
Yeah, I don't like what you're talking about. Just move on. You're just digging a hole for your puppet body.
I don't know if you should start after that. How you were talking about who was it? Oh, the next Batman on Future State. Okay, let's move on. Basically, this show starts off with Jacob, and he goes back, and the ex-billionaire friend of Kate Kane, who had a crush on her, but then came out, has a connection to a group called the Collective. And they want him to help them. But he's like, no, talk to my lawyers. And he walks away. That scene was just hard to watch. Because it's virtue signaling. That's all it is. The character did not feel genuine at all. Moving on. Ryan goes back home and she sees Angelique. And apparently, at the end of the last episode, they hooked up. And she's, of course, their ex. So we get some lesbian drama again, which is fine. It's just drama. Eric Breen is asking if anyone is straight on the show. And I have a surprise for you at the end of this episode. Just let me get there. So, Sophie convinces Jacob that they need to work with Batwoman. They have to. She signals, and Ryan is treating her like a villain because she's a crow. She's telling this successful black woman that is working as a crow that all crows are evil. That they are all just, again, you're absolutely right. It is a defund the police message. That is their goal. Problem is, the crows, while they have been stepping in as mostly security, they aren't really the police. I never cared for the Crows situation. It honestly felt like a slap in the face of the GCPD. But then again, you, Bad Arnold, you kind of slap the face of GCPD every now and again too, because they fail all the time. Nothing.
Why you got to paint me like that? You want to get knocked out?
Good luck trying. I'm here in the Batcave. You're hiding in the dark.
Yeah. You know what? Oh, you do it last time, but not you this time.
I don't see it. I didn't see it. I go, okay, I'm canceled. No, use the right term. Okay, I'm gonna get to some comments before we move on with the story. LK says, no, use the right term, Puppetine. She actually said all crows are bastards. Yep. I remember she pointed at the graffiti.
No such thing as a good crow, defund all crows. Yes, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
He's trying so hard to be like Supergirl Show, but it's even worse than Supergirl Show.
Don't forget Batgirl 50, like that too.
I'd rather read Batgirl 50 and live through that experience again than watch the show.
Yeah. So after this meeting with Sophie, we see Wolf Spider jump off the building, like I mentioned earlier. Found it kind of cartoonish. I do have to say that. I don't care for the character. Even if he is better written in the comics, if it's just that, it's very. I don't care for him. Okay.
I guess I have to make an apologies. As I'm going through Batgirl number 26 again, yes, apparently he is gay. But he does not dress like a woman though. He dresses with a normal suit and coat like everyone else. CW just decided to put him in a dress. And introduced the them they clap.
Well, we're not going to talk about that. And fine, even if he is gay in the comics, you like him in the comics, right? His character is written like, I don't know, a human rather than an identity.
Yeah, it's basically like a guy who's like if you think about it, you go back to the Mummy, the brother who just wanted to steal stuff. He just he pawned it. He wanted to be rich. This is what this guy is. Instead, no, we get something different. I just don't understand. It's just like we have to totally butcher the character to fit our narrative at the point where nobody wants to watch the show because you take people's favorite characters and you turn them into garbage.
Yeah. Yep. The character. I'm not even going to get to it I'm going to get to that character in a minute with how they portrayed him in the show and how he pretty much acts. Ryan is whining about the crows to her squad, her team. And she says that the crows ruin her life for fun.
Yeah, he basically said hello, and she got offended. She went to Karen.
Yeah, because Mary and Luke are saying we need to work with the crows. We got to get that painting. We got to do it.
I like the best part is she's complaining about, they did this to ruin my life, and he's like, they killed my father. You don't see me bitching about it.
Oh yeah, yep. Because he knows that for the mission, what they have to do.
Yeah, they have to get rid of Ryan Wilder and get Ken back.
Well, yeah, they do. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen season 1, so I forgot that entire storyline. I knew they addressed it, but I forgot the details, and so that just it didn't come to mind. So it then cuts to basically Luke telling her that, convinced Ryan that, okay, fine, I'll work with him. And they are interrogating a guy, have him hanging up, by his wrists. And he accidentally leaks that the painting is actually a map. So, after Batwoman pretty much figures it out for the other two, he's like, oh no. And he bites a suicide capsule like it's World War II. As
Actually,
for that,
are you surprised that I saw the coming a mile away? It's never that easy. You didn't expect that? This cyanide capsule?
No, I didn't expect.
It's not exactly a World War II thing. It's people still do it.
Well, you don't hear a lot about it nowadays.
It's called Hydra.
This is another universe, Mr. Bat
It's
Arnold.
a comic universe.
Different universe completely.
It's a comic universe. You think cyanide does not exist? Clearly, it does exist in the comic books. It's not only a World War II thing. It's called spies. These are the shadow organization. You think the League Assassin member is just going to say, oh, I'll tell you what everything you want to know. No, he's going to freaking kill himself or chop his tongue off.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Basically, the only Hydra that you'll find in the DC universe is an actual Hydra, which Wonder Woman's most likely to fight.
Yes, but you're ignoring my point. Cyanide exists. He used it. Get over it.
I was just making a comment.
Yeah, you're bitching again because you don't like it.
You don't have to attack me, sir.
No one's attacking you.
You're attacking me, Bat Arnold.
You have white privilege. You'll never be attacked.
I'm a puppet. Do you know?
Yeah,
I'm disabled.
Yeah, puppet lives don't matter. That's why.
So mean. So Alice basically goes into a bar. Alice walks into a bar and she scares off a guy. And there she sees Ocean down there. Obviously, that's why she's there. And Ocean is impressed and says, "Oh, well, I've seen a lot of tricks. That one sure has him running." And then they basically drink and they're talking a bit and they're connecting, they're clicking. But then Alice is trying to get some information. But as soon as she asks where he came from, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to go splash some water on my face. I have somebody to meet. Bye." And she asks, "Have we met before?" And he's like, "I think I would have remembered that." And he walks out.
And like, you're getting key opponents of the episode. The fact that every time they touch, they have flashbacks.
We haven't gotten to touching yet.
When you go, he's gonna splash water in his face. She already had a flashback. Yeah, the making out. That. She touched him, and she had a.
No, that happens later. You are thinking ahead. You're mixing up events. That's one of the last.
You have puppets, and you're arguing with me.
Yeah, that is the last thing to happen. She takes a knife and she's trying to go to his room, and he basically runs up and knocks her out. So Ryan is pretty much set with information from Sophie that there's going to be a party with the collective. Snatchface says RDV just wants to get done with this. And I think he means Bat Arnold.
Yeah, I don't know who this RDV guy is, but he sounds a lot better than his puppet guy.
Oh, wow. That's not very nice.
So I got to ask you, what's it like being inside Batwoman's cave? Is it damp and moist, or is it just kind of dry and bitter?
Well, you can take a look for yourself. There's some weapons over there. It's kind of cold.
I see now. You're not even in the right cave. Yeah, that's Kate Kane's costume.
Oh well, yeah. This is before Ryan put that atrocious wig on it.
So you're back in time. You're actually so maybe you're watching season 1 then, because
no, because then the show would be good. Back to the show. Ryan basically has to go to this party run by the collective. She gets all dressed up, and Luke is kind of stunned, but it doesn't matter because a key point: she's a lesbian. Just in case you didn't know. And so she is going to the party, and she is trying to get inside. She brings a batarang as a kind of gift to lead her to get in. But Angelique, her ex, who she slept with at the end of the last episode, is also there, and she helps just, oh yeah, she's with me, you know. And it's more lesbian drama, which is fine, except it's kind of stupid because Angelique is apparently selling drugs. And Ryan's like, oh, I thought you were clean. And Angelique's like, oh, but I have to make money somehow. She could actually get a job. But wait, that's beside the point. Ryan calls Sophie. And Sophie's like, oh, it was getting late. I thought you wouldn't come. And Ryan explains how she met an ex. And I want to get to this scene because Sophie says, oh, I hope he doesn't cause you too much trouble. And she says, oh, she always does. And they move on. I'm feeling Alex. Do you feel that? Did you feel that in that scene? Did you feel the Alex coming?
Did I feel Alex? I cannot deny that or admit it, but maybe.
I didn't mean like that. I meant the vibe, sir. The vibe.
Well, she was getting the great vibes.
And this show just got canceled. Why do you want to cancel my show so bad? Is it because the CW doesn't know how to run good television anymore?
It's because you're sponsoring Coke. You're a villain.
I sponsor Pepsi. How many times do I have to say it? Pepsi.
It's okay. You can admit it.
Say it with me. Read
I know
my
who you
lips.
are.
Pepsi.
I know who you are, Puppetine. With the ventriloquist.
The ventriloquist. I'm not sure about that.
That person to the right of you. I know who he is.
This is my right. Do you want to see right?
Yeah, we all know your true identity is Scarface.
Okay, yeah, you admit it. Now I'm here. Now I'm talking to you. And we can talk about how bad this show is because I am truly a villain of Batman. I miss Batman, and now I'm just watching this go on in my Gotham. I don't think so. Can I go back to my normal voice now?
Actually, that sounds a lot better. It sounds like we actually dropped your balls for a second.
Oh. I told you I don't have legs, sir. Do you really think balls, anything else lasted?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Let's speed this along. They touch the painting. She uses like a mirror thing to analyze the data, send it to Luke, and then she basically goes to change into her outfit because they want to steal the painting. Because they need to if they're going to get a proper.
She goes to change into the outfit, but it's not her outfit.
But it is her outfit.
It's not her outfit. She's not Batwoman.
Couldn't you tell by the giant hair piece? How did she sneak that in? It's huge.
Well, you see is that in truth, she's actually want to be Scary Spice.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're probably only like a year old. Scary Spice is part of the Spice Girls for the 90s.
Okay. No. I didn't hear you. Sir, your accent
Well, I
sometimes
mean,
is hard to understand.
it's my accent. It's the fact that you don't have any eardrums.
That is true. It's all fluff in there.
It's not even a hole.
Well, it's partially whole in here.
There's only one hole, and it's...
Let's not talk about that hole, please. It's very private.
Yeah, it's good. We know.
So, she basically goes to get changed, and all the lights go out. And Wolf Spider is flipping and going around, and she grabs the painting. And and whenever they entered the party, and Ryan asked for Evan's pronouns, it was
he's like, I like this. This is also a good part too, because I like it even from when Ryan arrives at the party. He basically gives her like the shakedown. He's like, he admits like, yeah, you're not tough shit. You're here. You do the one. I don't even want you here. Because obviously he knows that he's just annoyed by her because she is a know-though. In the first way they met, it was not a good way either. I'm just waiting for another person to put her in a place and her to be like, I'm the victim. I'm the star of the show. You have to do what I say. And people are like, no, we don't. We just walk offset then.
Well, just wait a minute, because there's about to be another victim.
It was Robin. Robin watched this too, and he died. Sad.
Well,
because I really didn't watch. I made Robin watch it for me. Poor Jason Todd.
So, basically, Ryan and Ghost Spider fight it out a bit, and then Ghost Spider gets basically to run away. The crows go and chase him. And
what did you say? What did you say? Did you say Ghost Rider?
Ghost Spider.
It's not. It's Wolf Spider.
Wolf Spider. You're right. My bad. Ghost Spider is actually a fair character.
It's actually a woman. A real woman.
Yep.
Different universe. Hydra.
Yes, I know. I mixed up names. You did something different and completely.
Yeah. This guy, he's stupid.
I guess I'm well aware, LK. I'm well aware of my mistake. I am
even
sorry.
LK is smarter than you.
I never said he wasn't. Then again, he doesn't have the disadvantages that I have in life. I am the victim here.
Honestly, he's a lawyer. He knows more.
I didn't know that.
He knows a lot more than you.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Maybe if you actually did your homework, I'm not the only one has to do everything because I'm Batman. Honestly, no one else can look into these things. It's right on his Twitter page.
Well, I am sorry. I didn't realize you were stalking our audience.
Fine. Then I'll get rid of my plan to defeat him then.
Oh, okay. Well, when LK starts causing trouble for Gotham City and you take him down, then I will admit you were right. Until then, you're just stalking his Twitter account, sir.
He's not stalking. It's called surveillance.
Sure. Alrighty. Yes, Wolf Spider.
Stalking is what you do to your ex-puppet girlfriend on Facebook.
I don't have a puppet girlfriend. I have Gail. Honey, can you come say hi?
Look at that man.
Thanks,
hand.
dear.
That's not Gail. I don't know who that is, but that's not Gail's hand.
That's Gail. You don't know Gail?
You're talking to Batman. You think I don't know what Gail's hand looks like?
I'm talking about Arnold.
I'm Batman.
Sure you are. Okay. Yes, Wolf Spider. I'm so sorry that I mixed up Ghost Spider with Wolf Spider. There's a lot of spiders that I'm talking about right now, okay? And I hope... Is that a spider right there? Oh, God! Okay. It wasn't a spider. It was a piece of lint. think it came from me. Anyway, Wolf Spider is running down, and I remember reading, I think it was LK earlier, saying that he was running like Tom Cruise. I think that's
Not
an
even
instance of
close.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, and it's funny, everyone makes fun of Tom Cruise the way he runs, but in truth, there's a lot of people who run like Tom Cruise.
The only thing I make fun of Tom Cruise for is his teeth. You ever notice how his teeth are offset?
Yeah, it's funny because you don't have any teeth at all. You're all gums.
You're right. Well, I'm going to just gum my way through this. Now, as the crows in a car are chasing them, or chasing him, it doesn't matter.
You're actually in an SUV, not a car.
Yeah, okay, wow, you're just getting into specifics now.
Well, if you're going to make up shit to make it right, okay. So
I'm not making up shit. It has 4 wheels and it drives, sir.
It's a freaking SUV.
Has 4 wheels and
it's Suburban. They run them down and the guy hits them because the guy jammed his gun.
Yeah, and basically
so basically after they knock him out, they're like, he's laying there in pounds on blood. They're like we got what we can for. Now we're going to leave. And then when the one cop's like, it's like, we can't do this. This isn't right. You just totally hit them. It's like, and so they drive away, and here comes Batwoman up in her Lamborghini or little weird car, and just pops up and it's like, oh, takes off the mask, and it's like, oh, it's Blake. Oh, he's injured. Oh no, those bastards. See, I knew the crows are bad. And I'm thinking oh my gosh.
Yeah, when it also cuts to her going and telling, you're right, telling everybody that I can't, look what happened, look what they did to a criminal. While stealing isn't the highest crime you can certainly do, it's still theft. And they were he was running away when he was he was basically just running from the cops. And it wasn't the cops, it was the crows. They went for one thing and one thing only. And while it was mishandled, they should have taken him in. I don't feel bad for him. Not for Evan. Not at all.
I think it is? I think Ryan Wilder paid them. They're not even real crows. It's all political stunt to prove her point that crows are bad.
I don't think.
In the nerve on top of this, at the very end, when she says Meg, Maggie says she's basically like, or sorry, Sophie's like, yeah, we fired them. They were bad crows. We got rid of them. And Ryan's like, he's not good enough. You'll never be good. We'll never be friends. Do you hand in your badge? And Sophie should have said, yeah, you'll never be Batwoman because you're not Kate Kane.
I remember whenever she was talking to her, you have to burn it down. What kind of person is it tells somebody that? Somebody who is trying to protect Gotham far more than this new Batwoman has ever protected Gotham.
Yeah, she's trying to fix it from the inside instead of just destroying everything and having chaos. These idiots will understand. If you get to the cops, they're the crows. Okay, guess that Batwoman's just going to be on her own then. And guess what happens? She gets overwhelmed and she gets blamed for everything by the media because she is one person. But the fact that she's responsible for getting rid of the crows then? Yeah, sorry.
There's a reason why Batman would work with the GCPD. Because it is a huge city. He can't be around to solve everything. You should know that, Batman.
He can't control traffic. He can't write about parking tickets.
And the whole thing was just honestly offensive, especially how she spoke to her team. She tells Luke, you sided with the guys who killed your dad. Your taste sucks. Wow, I wear this suit. Stop comparing me to Kate. Shut up and listen to what I say from now on. And that's what she does before she runs off. It's absolutely disgusting. We're watching Luke and Mary, characters that have been from season 1, who have helped Kate, who have far more experience working in Gotham City to protect its citizens than she ever has in a day in her life. And she can go around and act like that to them? No, absolutely not. It's horrible. And now Bat Arnold is hiding because I'm getting mad.
I don't like to see the puppet this way. It's a disgrace.
What? You know?
Look at him. He's basically oozing white privilege rage.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
It's
and I know Snatchface says it every time I'm talking about her that, oh, are you a racist puppet? No, I'm not racist. I just know that this person does not deserve to wear that suit.
Do you know why the reason I wear this mask? It's not because it's simple. It's because I have to hide my white privilege.
You're not hiding it very well. I can see the bottom half of your face. You know, a sniper, it doesn't matter how good that suit is. A sniper just aims for your mouth, just through the back of the throat. You're dead. Ever think about that?
Yeah, that's why I have technology in here that detects stuff like that.
LK is right here saying, I admit I was yelling F off at Ryan during that scene. She's a freaking child. Absolutely. Absolutely. The entire ending is just disgraceful to the legacy of Batwoman.
You know what's funny? Is soon that she's gonna be the better, because everybody loves America Chavez. Soon Ryan Wild will be the new America Chavez.
If Eric Breen is still in the audience, he will tell you that America Chavez is a treasure.
Because now Ryan Wild,
an American treasure.
Ryan Wilder is now a national treasure.
Not to me, and not to you, not to anybody in this audience. LK says Kate can't come back fast enough, and I hope that she does. I hope they just recast her, and Ryan can honestly just go the heck away.
You know what's gonna happen, right? Ruby Rose is gonna be like basically leave a letter there saying that, you know, I've been watching you and you're doing a good job, but I'm retired now.
I hope not. I hope not.
Because Ruby Rose has no desire to come back to the show.
Well, no, I hope they recast her.
You can't recast.
I promised Eric Breen a special surprise by the end of this episode.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go ahead and say it. Alice and Ocean, basically, they're antagonistic towards each other towards the beginning of this episode. Then they have to work together as soon as they realize that every time they touch, they get this feeling. Every time I kiss, I swear I could fly. No, sorry. But it is actually related because the last touch is Beth and Ocean making out. Whenever they were on the island, what's its name? Croy something. But basically, there you go. You have your straight couple, Eric Breen. You're welcome. They're coming. Well, they did before. So yeah, that's pretty much how it ends. And they're going after Sophia now because Sophia is Ocean's sister or something like that. I wish this plot intrigued me more. It doesn't. Not really.
The old man is watching.
He is there. Look, see? Did you like my surprise, Eric Breen? Did you? And Eric Breen is, of course, let me go ahead.
Yes, and Marania, you're actually already visible.
Gabby Rivera is a national treasure. You see that? That's who he means.
He's actually, it's funny, I was just watching a show and the girl had a shirt that says the Jam on it.
Oh, because of his logo, you mean? Yeah. So, to sum it up, Puppetine hates her. I don't hate you, Maranya. I thought I gave you a wrench.
No, it's because you ignored the comments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
I
like,
didn't
okay,
mean to.
you read off everybody else's, but you ignore her. You know why it is? Because you hate women.
That is not true. Gail, can you tell them how I feel about women? Did you hear her?
Yeah, she's not even there.
She's shy. No, she's right here. Can you wave, honey? There you go. I did the gag twice tonight. You cannot deny it. Maranya is saying that I am not white. I am peach, and you're right. I do have this fuzz about me. Can you tell? Peach fuzz. Are the characters white and or male? Ryan is justified in calling them out for being privileged. I mean, honestly, Evan is. Mm-hmm.
You know, that scene reminds me of when they run over the truck. It reminds me of the whole, what is that, the Flynn case? The one that's in Minnesota, where the white cop is the bad guy and the black cop that was with them is like telling him, you shouldn't have done that. It's like, that was mean. There's no call for that. We need to call ambulance. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Like, it reminds me of this guy just got out and put his knee on the neck.
Honestly, I just do not know why we Evan, while he isn't the worst guy in the world, he didn't want to work with anybody, do anything. He tried to do it himself. And you know what? That painting was a fake. At the end of this episode, it's actually revealed that Ocean, who is a guy, Eric Breen, he's actually the manliest guy there. I do like Luke Fox as a character, but he is not as manly as Ocean is, even though it's a stupid name. Unless it's his last name, then it's acceptable. And he has the painting by Jack Napier, who they call out as the Joker. That's the most offensive thing about this episode. When it was just Jack Napier, okay. But actually going and putting it on there, it just felt wrong. All sorts of wrong.
And I got to admit, you should not be laughing or crying. You should just be drinking.
Yes, I have to agree. We should just be drinking. Snatchface is saying your wife's hand is bigger than your head. It's very nice, let me tell you. Snatchface is asking who Gabby Rivera is. Oh, well, Eric Breen can tell you all about Gabby Rivera. Maranya says, sucker bet Ocean is a trans male. No, with those muscles, no. Snatchface then says, you came in my ocean makes so much... Wait, you came in my ocean makes so much sense as a young adult novel now? I am so confused.
You don't think much.
Oh, well, no, that's not very nice. So, to just sum this up, this was bad. So bad. Horribly bad. I thought that maybe, just maybe, after last week, when we actually did have our side characters kind of respected, and they were continuing to push on the story, even with the stupid story with Ryan playing the victim. I mean, she was a victim of the lady, but I don't remember how. Yeah, no, she broke out. That was the Aqualad young adult novel. Well, I do not read the young adult DC novels. I'm sorry. Do you?
I only read them if it's like Miracle Tamaki because she's a great writer.
Miracle. Now I'm confused again.
I said Miracle Tamaki, not Miracle.
Oh, okay. This whole episode was just trash. Utter trash. Not one moment made me think, oh, you know what? Maybe I am interested in something and maybe they can redeem this and make me more interested. They can't. Snatchface says, I think season 1 was worse just because we didn't know how bad it was actually going to be, whereas this season we knew was garbage. You know what? After the first season, I thought it was going to be bad, but it wasn't. The first season was good. I enjoyed each episode, even the preachy one, which only was one, really, honestly, only one. I'm a lesbian. Let me roar. Okay, you can have that one because it's still about the story. This isn't about the story, not at all. This is about, let me go ahead and put my signal here. This virtue signal, this virtue signal. Let's throw in a new virtue signal every single week. Why? Because we can. Rather than actually care about the characters that they have, they make up some new BS kind of fanfic, and I feel bad for the actress because the actress she seems to be a fine actress. Her character is horribly written, and she's not real. She doesn't really have a story. She's a woman who lived in a van, and she found a bat suit in a plane crash, and that makes her able to be Batwoman. You can't. I guess you can make this stuff up because that's exactly what they did. And now I'm just...
Yeah, I want to point out that the van was down by the river.
Yep, it was down by the river. A van, when you're living in a van down by the winter. Tillium is saying na 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 Batwing. There's no Batwing in this show.
God forbid that. I don't want to see that at all.
There's a whole lot of just horrible virtue signaling in this show. They're going to try to make Evan some relatable character for I don't know who.
Yeah, maybe they're going to make him a Robin.
Oh, why did you have to say that? Why did you have to put that idea in my brain?
Put him in the little tights, the little brief tights, with like the Burt Ward ones.
Ah! Why'd you do that? You hurt me. That actually hurt my soul. And I know
puppets don't have souls.
Puppets do have souls.
Yeah, I don't know. They do not
have feet.
They do not have souls. They're not even alive. They're controlled by somebody else.
I think you're controlled by somebody else, Pat Arnold.
Yes, I'm controlled by God because he's just training me for kicking your ass.
Tillium says, I do agree, Batwoman does need a sidekick. No, she doesn't need this as her sidekick. I think she needs a sidekick to wake her up and make her realize her situation. Honestly, if I were marrying Luke right now, I'd be like, we're not going to work for you like this. Go ahead. See how far you get without us.
Yeah, goodbye.
She is honestly just a horrible Batwoman because she shouldn't be Batwoman. There's no reason why she should be Batwoman, and it's sad. It's sad that they can't make a character. If they're going to try to make a new character, the least they could do is give her a story that actually makes sense. I just sat and watched an hour of bullshit. I'm not happy. Not at all. And honestly, reviewing this series just hurts. You know, I should have no pain because there's no pain receptors in here. You see any? No. I'm a puppet. Puppets shouldn't be hurting because of a TV show.
Yeah, we should need
And
to
yet
cancel
here I
puppets
am.
now. Cancel our puppets. Because nobody likes them. We don't need the puppets anymore.
That isn't the message I was trying to spread at all, sir.
Yeah, cancel all puppets. Puppetine says so.
No, Marania says puppet lives matter. See? LK says, no, this show does not deserve to ruin any more established DC characters. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They shouldn't have any new characters because all they're going to do is insult them. You put them on this show, all you're doing is giving into the idea that this show has some value. It took away all its value when they tried to kill off the main star, say, oh no, she's not dead, and then it's probably going to end up with her actually being dead all this time.
Yeah, if you thought that she's actually going to come back, you're even more stupid than I thought you were.
No, I don't think
Ruby Rose
is ever coming
No,
back.
she's done. She's gone. She hurt herself. She said, screw this. I want to continue on with my life. I don't want to be stuck in the CW role.
If she had stuck around, I think we would have been in for a much better season 2 with an actual story we could care about. And our characters, though they might fight with her from time to time, they're family. Ryan Wilder isn't family. You know who's her family? Her plant that she has in a van. That's her family.
Yeah,
she makes herself that
I agree.
way.
I agree with Snatch Face. You are racist. It's because she's not peach like you.
No,
Yeah.
because you know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. When they announced that that Ruby Rose wouldn't come back to play Kate Kane, my first thought was, okay, well, no, that wasn't my first thought.
No, that was my first thought because I'd rather have an Asian Batwoman than have another I'm a victim, Black Lives Matter crap. You know why? Because Asians get overlooked.
I would have rather Alfred's daughter as Batwoman. I would have rather Sophie finding out that Kate Kane was Batwoman and trying to take her place, quitting the Crows, something like that. It would have been a better story. It's somebody who actually understands the good that the Crows have done in the city. It's somebody who understands that Gotham is in trouble and somebody needs to go out there and save it. It would be somebody who understands that these people are important to Kate's life and respects them.
If only we could get someone to do that.
But no, instead they make a random woman who lives in a van, and it doesn't matter that she's black. It doesn't matter what color she is. The character is stupid. And they make her that way. And it's just insulting to herself. And it's insulting to the actress. It's sad. Ed Brewer says Puppetine never yawns. That is not true. When I yawn, I yawn. I just don't need to yawn right now because my throat is honestly sore. Also, my wrist is sore. Maybe something's connected.
Wait, your throat and your wrist are sore? What were you doing before?
Who knows? Snatchface says, don't blame the actress. I do not. I blame the writers, absolutely. I'm going to keep saying this. The actress is not to blame for this terrible, terrible character. And it's just sad that they have her in this situation.
Oh, did you freeze? Oh, yes. This is the best ever. He froze.
I'm back.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was basically saying that what I was saying before. The character is horrible. The actress is not to blame. The writers have ruined the show. We're going to stick with it. I don't know why. I don't know why we like to torture ourselves, but we're going to. for you, and we're going to tell you what every episode is. We're going to go over it, and I hope that Superman and Lois this Tuesday is better.
Yeah, I'm
Because
actually looking forward to reviewing that maybe on Tuesday.
Yep, I'm hoping so. After I watch it, then yeah, we're going to sit down and we're going to review it, and I'm hoping that it's better. I need some good superhero television.
Yeah, maybe we can even get who's that guy that's always on the comics and stuff? He says he loves them. Maybe we get that guy too. The guy.
From Eric Breen.
Yeah, we can get Eric Breen. Yeah. He likes Superman. Yeah. We can get him. Yeah, we can even get the other guy too.
Oh, the other guy. Dalton?
Oh, I thought it was Action Comics. I can't remember what his name is.
Action Comics, yes, that's absolutely.
Maybe that's who it is. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's always
wait.
He's always got issues. Just does an auction. I can't remember what his name is.
Do you mean me?
No, not you. No. I'm talking about the dude.
The person who my parody account.
Why do they call him a parrot?
Parody.
Was it Paradine? What?
A pair of Deans. That's right. All right. I think that's about it.
Yeah, but we gotta touch on what LK said. The fact that there are so many illegal practices done by the Crows. We want you to hack all of his stuff and then Evan's devices and tell him 24/7. They basically tried to get Evan in entrapment.
Yeah, no, that was stupid too. And again, Jacob Kane was saying that because he wants his daughter back. He's honestly motivated by pure emotion. So I don't blame him. I just feel like they try to make his character feel like a joke now. Because they don't bring any attention to him. Instead, they're just all too busy talking about how the Crows are all bad. Everybody else sucks. Yeah, 1 second. As Scarface, I hate this. I hate all of it. I hate what they're doing. When I used to fight Batman, okay, it was acceptable. With Batwoman, I was a little skeptical. She came, she was great. She disappears and some random woman takes her place and lives in a van. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. See, that's what kills the throat, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that does it. As the ticker below says, Puppetine asks you to please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I know you're all here. If you are watching this after this has aired, go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you think we're wrong, go ahead and tell us why. Because honestly, if you have a good point, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to. I will admit when I'm wrong about something. But I cannot see how anybody will be able to defend this. This is indefensible, in my opinion. And I hope that maybe somebody can.
Yeah,
maybe somebody can talk to
us. This show, this review is sponsored by drugs, because that's what we need. We need drugs.
Well, if you ask Angelique, yes. I want to thank everybody so much for watching. Thank you for being a good audience, and I love having this conversation with you, even though it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning on my side of the world.
Yes, and I'll get you even better points. I was thinking about too is like, I don't even give a shit about the Crows. It should be GCPD.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't disagree.
And if you're gonna have the Crows in there, maybe them being a new team coming into the GCPD and basically having James Gordon just basically like upset because, well, it's like having Amanda Waller taking over everything. Nobody wants that.
I just honestly, I didn't mind the Crows in the first season. I just don't how it is. I don't like how it is. So for the last time tonight, I need to get out of the Bat Cave before somebody comes and finds me.
Yeah,
that won't
no one's coming in that cave.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Bye.